couple different other options that we have when we have our 2-on-1 that we can do. All right, I know some of the dads here are videotaping, which hopefully they can, go back, work on it at home or at your school or your club or whatever you want to call it. So a couple other options that we have when we have our 2-on-1, and this is kind of based off of what this man's trying to do. Remember, he was just posting on us. We're going to do it again from when he posts. All right, we're going to go to a leg attack to the opposite side. All right, almost like we did double leg. Another variation, but we're going to do like, you'll see. Oppose that. Yeah. So we're here. We go 2-on-1. This guy's posting on our head. All right, he's posting on our head. He knows we have a single leg, so he's switching his stance here. This is fine. All right, we're going to change our level, and we're going to come over the top. Right here, we're going to come over the top, grab that tricep, that armpit area. All right, I'm going to change my level, and I'm going to lead with my leg. Here. Okay? Now, I finish my shot. Okay? Everybody can do that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, what do you mean? You should know how to do that. So, one more. 2-on-1. Guy posts. He knows we're coming single. He switches his stance. Over the top. Everything's tight. We're tight here. Coming over the top to that tricep, I'm going to pull him. Pull him, change my level, and lead with my leg. Here. Okay? Now we follow through. Double leg. Finish. Okay? No, you're doing fine. Alright. Next. We come 2-on-1. Alright? Get back to our 2-on-1. Now what this guy's going to do is, he is going to try and fight this hand down. Alright? Now, we're not going to let it go. We're not going to let it go. We're going to go right to an inside trick. Okay? So we're here. He's fighting this arm down. What I'm going to do is I'm going to throw my head and everything to this side. And I'm going to step inside trick. So I'm here. I take a step in with my back foot. Here. Right to an inside trick.
Who was in the national finals by you?
Something similar. So, 2-on-1. He can be squaring up from us, squaring up here, trying to get this hand down, which is fine. Step in with this back foot, and hop. Hop. And when this foot comes to the outside, and I square up, head comes to the other side, right to my inside trip. Okay? It's another option you have. The possibilities are endless. All right? Here we go. Now, same situation. 2-on-1. We're going to go slow. Take it real slow here. 2-on-1. He's doing the same thing. He wants to get this hand cleared to the outside. That's fine. We let him do it, and instead of going inside trip where we come here, we step around. Okay? We step around. Yeah. We step around, and we're going to pop our hips. So we're here. He clears it. I step around. Pop.
I'm in.
What are you doing? Oh, God. Fist, man.
Going flying, brother.
So, we won't do that one again. Hey, does it hurt?
Really bad. It's like on my armpit.
Okay. So, alright, so there's another option. Alright, now this next one. We come 2-on-1, this guy attacks our wrist. He tries to pull his hand out. So, come back. Sandy, he goes to attack our wrist, but I'm holding on to it. I'm going to let it go and cup this hand. Now I'm going to step in, and I'm going to do a sag, and I'm going to punch down to the mat. Headlock. Stop it.
This is still sore when my head's good.
Okay, good. So, he attacks that wrist. We let that wrist go. We cup this hand. We step in, and we sag down to the mat. Right to our headlock. Okay? Nice and easy. We're not trying to throw him. We're just trying to sag him on down to the mat. One more time. Here. Catch that wrist. We let it go. Cup. Punch. sag down. Good? All right, so that's a couple more options. Another one.
I can show my whole repertoire too.
We got 2-on-1. Well, then we'll finish with this. We have a 2-on-1. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to, see how I have my thumb? We're not going to keep it here. We're going to put it underneath. All right? So we have our 2-on-1, and I'm going to punch him in the chest with his hand. Now, I lock my hand. Okay? So I'm here, punch him in the chest, lock my hand. Now watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn 180 degrees, and I'm going to be facing that way. All right? My hips are going to come out to the side, and we're going to roll this man through, almost like an arm throw. So we're here, punch up to the chest, get my hands locked. I'm going to step, I'm going to arch, all the way through. All right? One more time. Oh, good. That's smooth. Yeah, so smooth. Here, punch to the chest, get my hands locked. Called a key lock. Step in, rotate, all the way down. Any questions? Huh? One more time. One more time. So we're here. Remember, thumb out like this. Thumbs underneath. Punch to the chest. Get our hands locked. Thumbs together. 2 cups. Here. Now, I step. I arch all the way through. Keep this hand tight to his chest. We do not want it coming out here. Hands tight to his chest. We step. We arch all the way through. Any questions? So, those are some options that you can do with that 2-on-1. Like I said, guys, it's endless. It really is. There are people that focus on getting that 2-on-1, and everything they do in a match is based off of that. All right? They go fight 2-on-1, they push a guy all over the mat because they're in control. It's a dominant time. It's a position where you dictate the pace. You dictate who is in control, who's leading the match. All right? So you can really do a lot of damage with your 2-on-1 if you start now, if you start using it effectively, go over the technique, drill it to, you're blue in the face. But it's an awesome technique, I think. Even if you don't do it, every single person should learn it. Because you got to know what to do if you're in that situation. So, the one thing I did not show is what's the best way to get out. All right? Best way to get out. He's on your 2-on-1. People do this. People pull. People attack here. Best thing to do, grab this top wrist. Okay? If we can attack this top wrist, this is the wrist that holds us. Even if this wrist isn't here, he can see he's still tight. All right? So if I can attack this top wrist, I can get my elbow back. Now I'm free. And like Coach Azevedo said, what am I grabbing? Fingers. Not the hand or the wrist. Fingers. So he's got that 2-on-1. I'm not going to get in here and post. I don't want him hitting me with an inside trip, a double leg. I'm not going to clear this so I can get thrown by or stepped around. Whoa. I'm not going to do any of that. All right? I'm going to get here, attack that hand. Get my hand to my side. Attack those fingers. Get those fingers. Get them off. Elbow back. Now, I'm in my stance and I can attack. Okay? So, you have a bunch of different options. From your offense, defense, pretty basic, simple. Attack those hands, that top hand, get that elbow back, get out of that position. Any questions, guys, on that 2-on-1 stuff? No? You guys are pretty easy. No questions, huh? Nope. All right. Well, what? So that's gonna... Damien. That's my name.
That's his name. That's his name.
Okay.
That's my name. No, that's what's my name.
They call me Lisa. No, I'm just kidding.
All right, that's going to conclude, guys, our technique. So, if you guys have any questions on anything you showed today, don't hesitate. Grab us before we leave. Ask us questions. That's what we're here for. All right, someday, hopefully, you guys will be in this position, showing technique to the youth of our sport. Okay? So, this is where you're going to gain a lot of knowledge. Your coaches are here, your parents are here, you're going to be able to take it back to their room, implement it into their system, go over the technique, and like I said, hopefully one day you guys are in our position and and you guys are standing here giving it back to you guys. All right, so I want to thank you guys for having us come down. I see a lot of Cornell shirts. That's awesome. Keep wearing that Cornell red, and hopefully, we'll be back again next year, and we'll be able to spend more time with you. If you can, getting on down to Ithaca, come to a match. I know we had a couple of youth events with Coach Support, brought a group down. We wrestled in front of one of our Cornell matches. We do stuff like that all the time, so, hopefully we'll get a hold of Coach Support and set something up again. But, any questions? What?
I like cookies.
You like cookies? Awesome. What kind of cookies?
That was a statement.
Good point. Good point. Any other questions?
Pancakes.
There you go. Awesome.
All right, guys, listen. What we're gonna do is our little takedown tournament. The way we're gonna